But yeah, one of the games I played recently, or that dodge roll thing that I mentioned that was a problem at the end of the last one, was the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Some of you who may have played it that might be viewing probably knows it's most prominent in the Rude boss fight. Yeah, he's got like one of these attack animations where he'll charge at you, and if he catches you, he does like this WWE bullshit where he gets like a little cutscene. He spins you around by your ankle and throws you, and it's you can't guard it. You have to dodge it, and it's like I've literally waited until the last second to dodge roll away from that, and he'll just turn towards me and still hit me with it anyway. And then I see people playing on hard mode and dodging it, and I'm like, how the fuck are you dodging something over me, a person that's like god tier at a game like Devil May Cry,
Oh my
which Final
god.
Fantasy's trying to be like now,
Dude,
but
I
not
fucking...
fully committing.
This fucking... Oh my god, it's pissing me off. I fucking hate this part of the fucking game.
But yeah, not gonna get into that topic. Don't worry, bro. It's nothing political. I'm not even gonna bring it up because I feel like enough people have said it. But there's a reason that I stopped playing the remake. You definitely know why. I brought it up a gajillion times. It's also the same reason I didn't play the fucking sequel to that, part 2. The terribly renamed or named Rebirth. And you know, real quick, one point that I feel like I'm bring up because apparently this is something that people don't get either. Just because somebody doesn't have their name in the credits does not mean that they did not direct the game. That just means that they're controversial. Everybody knows they don't like them. And they did, in fact, direct the game. They just took their name out of it deliberately. Like it was a choice that they made. Because they knew that if they kept their name in the credits, everybody would say the usual thing of, oh, now I know why the game's story is garbage. And he's right. That dude was just a character designer before he became a story writer, and God, saying he's a story writer is an insult to all writers everywhere. And even his character designs were a cliche.
You know what
And
makes
he's
me angry?
also, huh?
You know what makes me kind of angry?
What?
So, they give you the red 9 to use in this part of the game, right?
Yeah.
And it has unlimited ammo because obviously this part you need to shoot a lot. Um,
Yeah.
but I have the red 9, right? And what makes it angry is it reloads slow, okay? And
Yeah.
it only has 10 rounds. Mine carries 16 rounds and reloads so much faster than the one they give you.
And that's the one they stick you with, I guess, because it's like a special event in the
Yeah,
game,
yeah. So they stick me with
like
this.
like San Andreas's, where you have to shoot that AK-47 while AI drives, if you remember that mission.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't get to pick what gun I want to use. It just gives me a gun.
And what I mean by San Andreas, it's usually one of those missions where the car has a health meter. that kind of mission. And usually the gun you get has infinite ammo. You're usually sitting on the back and you have to manually aim and shoot it like
Yeah,
enemies following you.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what mission you're talking about.
Yeah, there's two of them. One with Big Smoke and one with all the other characters in the car.
All right, let's go.
Big Smoke, I think everybody knows which mission I'm talking about. It's the one where you're on the motorcycle.
Yeah. All you do is follow the damn
The other
dream,
one's
CJ.
the other one's in Sweet's car.
Yeah,
And,
but the one with Big Smoke, you're driving.
no, you're on the back of the motorcycle on that one. And
Yeah,
Big
no,
Smoke's
yeah, no,
riding the motorcycle.
no, because if you fail the mission, all you had to do is follow the damn train, CJ.
Oh no, yeah, that's a different mission. The one I'm talking about is where Big Smoke's driving, and you gotta shoot all those, I think they're Russians. It starts out as a shootout in one of the buildings, and then you end up leaving, and then Big Smoke's like, hop on, CJ, we're getting out of here. And then he goes down this parking garage with you on the back, and you sometimes he'll like sit there and park, and you can shoot these little barrels. But yeah, the other one's where you're in Sweet's car, and it's the I think I know the name of the mission for that one. It's reuniting the families. If you remember that mission, bro. It's the whole thing pretty much takes place in East Los Santos, and right at the end, Big Smoke drives right into the path of the helicopter. Ryder cries out, he goes, "Oh my God, we gonna die!" And then the car, you guys ditch the car and it plows through a billboard. You remember that one? It ends up falling onto the highway and hits this gas tanker and blows up. But yeah, usually those missions you're given a specific gun, and I think it's usually got infinite ammo. But yeah, that one mission I was talking about, you're given a Tech 9. Which I don't know the actual name of. That's the slang name for the gun. Like an Uzi actually being called a micro SMG.
Everybody calls it a TMP.
What? Uzi?
No, everybody calls. I mean, not everybody calls it a Tech 9 though.
Yeah, but I'm like 90% sure it's got a different name. Again, like Uzi, its actual name being micro SMG. At least I'm pretty sure it's called a micro SMG. You'd be able to tell me before anyone else, no doubt. But is that what an Uzi? It's actually called a micro SMG?
No, it's called an Uzi.
So its actual name is Uzi, and
Yes.
it's not a slang name.
No, it's actually called an Uzi.
Because I know in GTA 5 it's called a micro SMG and not an Uzi.
They don't have they don't have the rights. They don't have the rights for the names of the name. They don't have the rights.
And I'm going to assume that a carbine rifle is not called a carbine rifle,
No.
or a special carbine.
No. They don't have the rights for the guns.
So that's why they're called like basic names, like combat SMG and MG, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with this gun, bro, but I'm going to assume that the combat SMG is actually called a BAR in real life. because they sound very alike to the combat SMG. The way it shoots, it sounds a lot like the BAR. If you're familiar with that gun, bro, the
Yeah,
BAR.
I know what the AR is.
So yeah, I'm going to assume GTA 5's Combat MG is actually called is actually the BAR.
I don't know. I had to see the gun again. It's been so long, bro.
Yeah, I know. I definitely remember the guns from GTA 5 and online, but I haven't touched that game. Dude, like if you're still playing that game, to be honest, I feel like you deserve to have no money. Absolutely deserve not to be able to have access to groceries if you're willingly playing that game. If you're a grinder, then no. Ignore my words because you're not buying shark cards. You're actually going through the hair tearing process of earning the money through game missions. But yeah, if you're the kind that buys shark cards, yeah, then you do not deserve the right to eat because you're wasting all of your money on virtual currency rather than spending that money on groceries or your electric bill. Or literally any other expense
Okay.
that would have more use. And you know me, bro. I won't buy shit until I can at least afford it twice. So, which I feel like is the right way to approach any purchase. That you shouldn't buy anything until you can at least afford it 2 times over.
Yeah. I think I've done almost every single one of the merchant's requests. I think except for one.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting bored with my game. Well, not bored, but I've reached my endurance limit. So I'm gonna close the game and go to your full screen, share screen.
Oh fuck.
Give myself a break. Because the way I play MX, man, it literally is an endurance test. It will actually drain you mentally and physically. It's like no different than riding a real MX bike.
Hold on, bro. Mom's calling me.
Okay. And while he's gone, I'm gonna look up my previous question regarding MX. I need to see if it's real or not. The throttle and brake gyro. Because I mean, why would they put that in the game if it ain't real?
Okay.
Shit, my bad. I accidentally hit the. Dude, we're.
Where's this treasure at? Huh. I don't know.
Pay attention. You got this.
Yeah, that was stupid, bro.
Huh.
I took a red and green, right? It didn't refill my health all the way.
Damn it.
In the original red and green, red and green would refill your health all the way, but it doesn't do it now in this one.
Forward. Yes, holding the rear brake in air on a motocross bike will cause the front end to drop and the bike to tilt forward. This technique is sometimes referred as brake tapping.
That's a request.
Okay, so
Eh?
now the other one.
Nice work. Got some rare things on sale. stranger.
Backward.
Ruby's all
Will
rubbish.
holding the throttle.
I'll buy it at a high price.
Throttle. In
Why not
air.
try your hand at a new gun, stranger?
Yes, applying the throttle while in the air on MX bike on an MX bike will tend to tilt you backward, causing the front wheel to rise. So yeah,
There you are.
in real life, the brake and throttle gyros are real.
See how that feels, mate. Better
But
like
yeah,
yourself
clearly
notice the difference
it's
in
not
price.
called a brake gyro in real life. It's called brake tapping. Of course, for whatever reason, if you wanted to hold the throttle in midair without leaning forward, I guess, or backward, I guess you'd hold the clutch
We
in
like our
so it doesn't apply. Because I
Yeah.
know in the game, if you hold the clutch while in midair, while holding the throttle, you won't tilt backwards. But the moment you let go of the clutch and you're still holding the throttle, yeah, it'll throw your front end up.
Gotcha.
But I don't know if that would apply in real life. That's something else I can look up in a minute. I just wanted to know if the brake and throttle gyros were actually real. I mean,
Yeah.
like, that's literally a tip that the game tells you about. So it's like, if that wasn't real, why would they put that in the game when MX Legends is leaning more towards the simulator game than arcadey, like the old ones? I mean, they still give you the option to play arcadey style, you just turn on all the assistances.
Oh, hey, hold on.
Like this. You don't know us.
I told you. It makes me feel better.
Be straight with me for once.
Los Iluminados. I was working for them.
See, there you go.
Helping the two of you doesn't make up for it. I know that. But still, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
In that case, you better get serious.
Harsh words for a squire.
Bro,
There's a part.
don't blame don't blame yourself, man.
Hold on.
Hell. The fresh air is sculling our names. Por fin. Gus, we made it all this way. You know it means we're almost.
Almost what?
Luis!
This where he dies.
Yeah.
Long time no see, rookie.
Major Krauser? What the hell? Why?
Recovering stolen goods. And killing a few rats along the way. Easy work.
Ashley. It was you.
Catch him quick. Didn't I teach you? Knives are faster.
But the Los Pelagus virus definitely helps. Without that, I'm pretty sure you'd get shot first.
Just getting started, rookie.
Are you being controlled by that cult?
This has nothing to do with them. I'm a free man who made a choice.
I was just about to say, don't... The,
Major!
Luis's cutscene not to blame himself. Because no doubt he was likely forced to do that. Which is likely why when they were done with him he tried to come up with a cure for it. And he did. I'm going to assume Luis made the cure too.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Why would you work for these freaks?
And I did use the right name, right? With the Los Pelagus virus.
Yeah.
Operation Javier. Entire unit wiped out.
The Los Luminados is the cult name, right?
Haven't
Oh, fuck.
you last 2 years?
Wait, you got up without completing that QTE?
Yeah, it gave me yeah.
I guess it's kind of like a second chance.
Oh my fucking
thing.
god.
Oh, okay, so I guess you don't have to complete it as long as you're still mashing quick enough. I guess they give it to you anyway.
That all you got?
Oh, okay, you got that one. It still sounded like you got hit.
Oh, the health. I
Damn,
don't have health.
The more I
Yeah, time to get serious, bro. Oh, fuck. Do you have to be facing him to dodge?
Yeah.
Or block like that?
Yeah.
That's kind of dumb. You'd think they'd still give you a prompt to at least dodge from the back. It would make it look cooler.
Oh my god.
you learn them from me.
Yeah, you're probably dead here. Wait, that took health? He only kicked you twice, so why did it hit you 3 times? That throwing the knife thing at you is pretty cheap too, by the way. Yeah, you're... Oh, dude, what a way to go.
Didn't give me a chance to do anything. 'Cause I was,
prompt.
yeah, 'cause I was so low health.
Yeah, I was about to say... They,
Are you being controlled by that cult?
It looked like it gave you a moment to try and stop, but like it initiated the QTE cutscene, but it just went through to the death animation anyway, where he just broke through the holding him back.
Major!
So I'm going to assume the you catching his arms is where the QTE would start.
Now focus and show me what you got.
Yeah, you're definitely doing better now. Just try to get into the swing of it.
Why would you work for these freaks?
Why? Have you forgotten what happened years ago?
Ah, shit, bro.
Operation Javier?
I'd probably have a hard time with this fight right now because I'm having a hard time seeing your screen. My TV's so dark.
Entire unit wiped out. And our own government let it happen.
Oh.
Anything these last 2 years.
Yeah, bro, I couldn't even see that except for the prompt to press the button.
Oh my god. I didn't even get a chance. I didn't even get a chance. I'm
Yeah,
dead.
you're dead again.
Wow. Wow. As soon as the program R2, I hit it. Didn't do anything.
Again, I don't know which one would have been worse,
By that cult?
being the stabbed death or the falling death.
I'm a free man who made a choice.
Then again, I mean, the falling death you could potentially survive. I mean, dude, like some guy literally jumped from the San Francisco bridge and lived. So, some people have said that they've like skydived, parachute didn't pull out, and they still lived. Because they just went completely limp, like they just accepted their death. So as long as you don't stiffen up, apparently there's a chance you could live through falling from like 500 feet. And I'm pretty sure the San Francisco Bridge would be a big enough fall for you to hit terminal velocity.
Oh my fucking god.
Shit, you missed that chance. Damn, dude, you're getting combo attacked. I think that shouldn't drain your health. I'd say the only time that should drain your health is if you're not pressing the button, like mashing it. But as long as you're mashing it, it should stop draining your health. That's bullshit. That's the whole point of QTEs, bro. To avoid taking damage.
Unforgivable. But that doesn't give
Unless it's an animation like from AC3 where you got a wolf on top of you and it's currently chewing the fuck out of you. That one makes sense, you take damage while you're shaking it off. But you're just holding that guy back. How are you taking damage from
Oh my god.
pushing someone away? But yeah, that's dumb. Like how is pushing someone's arms away from you hurting you?
I think I got it.
Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit.
I wonder if the dialogue changes if you do really well in that fight.
I did really
Like
well.
where you don't even so much as take a hit. I know
No, it
Metal Gear
doesn't.
Rising had that.
Hold on.
Where
Looking good, eh, my friend?
yeah, I'm not gonna talk over this.
And such a rush to the ladies of the world.
Don't talk.
Take this. The key to my laboratory. Go there and remove those damn parasites. Help Ashley. You know, I led a pretty shitty life. But now, eh? What do you think, Leon? People can change, right?
You're good, bro.
Yeah, I sent him a message
Yes, I
during
seen
that
it.
cutscene
I seen it.
because I didn't want to talk over his death cutscene.
Don Quixote. You won't get away with this.
But yeah, I really like his character.
I do too.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, we're saying that we really like a character that's would be considered a foreigner, and then today's society, being straight white middle class males, we're just automatically racist.
I like
That's the
him.
only political thing I will say. That's it for me. And I'm not even political. I don't care. I think both sides are crazy.
Leon, there's only time to say this once, so listen up. They took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there
Ow.
before she turns
My eye.
So you aren't heartless after all. I guess I should
I gotta
be
put this
thankful.
wire away.
Yeah, you should.
I like how they changed Ada's outfit up in this game, though. I mean, it made her look more tactical than not tactical.
Yeah, like, dude, that her original outfit made her look like she was on her way to the fucking red carpet to receive an Emmy.
You're not
I
wrong.
get it. It was made for more sex appeal. That was her whole thing. But it's like, dude, she's like a secret agent. Why would a secret agent dress like that? Like, I mean, dude, she was literally wearing fucking open toe heels and everything in the original game. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like something if I was a woman I'd wear while on a covert mission. Yeah, that ain't gonna bite me in the ass and lead me to rolling or breaking one of my ankles.
I mean, she's still wearing heels, but at least it's more tactical looking than it
Yeah,
was in
they're
the
like
original.
actual boots now. And I haven't, I mean, I've only seen her once, but I'm going to assume the heel on her boots is much lower than the
No.
original game outfit. No?
No. No.
Or are they actually higher than the original game?
I would say around the same size. Maybe
Okay.
a bit, maybe a
Yeah, I mean,
bit
yeah,
higher.
like the
Hold
like
on, hold on,
the
hold
like
on,
the
hold on.
heels.
You are nothing, if not unyielding, Mr. Kennedy. However, I'm afraid it ends here. Expel this intruder!
Okay. Anyway, what were you saying?
But yeah, if I were, I mean, her original outfit, I don't even need to think about to remember. I know it was like a sleeveless red dress with like a split on the
Yeah.
side with one of
Yeah.
the legs exposed.
Yeah.
And I even remember the size of her heels.
Hold on,
They
bro.
weren't very high to begin with.
Mom's calling for me.
Okay. But yeah, for anybody who may not know, um, our mom is very. I I don't want to use the offensive term, but she's very handicapped. Me, I don't live with my brother, but um, I definitely know the situation. So, just for anybody that might be wondering why he's got to get up when mom calls. I would say if he could somehow send me his videos, I would edit these portions out, cut them, so there's no dead, you know, airtime.
Gotta help him when she goes
I
back
was I
to.
was explaining to any potential viewers why when mom calls you gotta jump up to help her. I didn't say anything other than she's. I really tried not to use the term handicapped, but I didn't go into any details other than that.
Mm.
And right before you came back, I said, if you could, if we could somehow find a way for you to send me these videos or to my PlayStation, then I could edit them for you, and I would probably cut these out
I can always
for
share.
just so
Can always share them through messages.
yeah. And I don't know if you could. I can't take them from there,
I don't know.
so I'd have to have them in my capture gallery. Or media gallery. I don't know why they changed the name of it,
Yeah.
but that would be the only way I could edit them. I mean, technically, I could get access to your videos, where I'd have to come over there with like a different storage device and copy the video to that, bring it back, and
Yeah, but
then
then you'll need access to my YouTube account to post the videos.
or or I could make a second trip and then copy that video to your PlayStation, and then you could upload it.
Yeah, well, people
But
have to
yeah,
wait for me to
there's,
upload. I've
but
uploaded every
yeah,
day I've uploaded every day for the past 3 days.
yeah. There's one YouTuber I'm sub to that's been doing that a lot lately,
Hold
and
on. You're back, my helper out.
uh, speaking of that YouTuber, I recommend you check him out too. Absolutely fucking amazing YouTuber, funny as hell, and he's a lot like my brother, in terms of game, survival horror, but he's just to warn you in case it's not your thing. He's more indie game than AAA. So he won't be playing games that you've probably heard of, except for the indie games that absolutely blew up to the popularity of AAA, like Mortuary's Assistant, Slender: The Arrival, which is actually a game based on more of the Marble Hornets version. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you're familiar with that series, aren't you, bro? The Slender series, Marble Hornets.
Yeah, I've watched them all.
Yeah, yeah. I was talking about that other YouTuber. Gave him his name, so any viewers could go check him out too. The Outer Middle Show. I just said that yeah, he's basically the same style as you, being survival horror, except yeah, he doesn't play games like Resident Evil. He plays only indie games. And I gave two examples that pretty much everybody would know. Slender: The Arrival and The Mortuary's Assistant, which are both indie games that blew up to the point of AAA popularity.
Yeah, I watched Markiplier play both of those games.
And the funny thing is, bro, like I'm not even familiar with Slender or anything other than the original game with the 8 pages. And I literally just said that the Arrival's based more on like the Marble Hornets version of Slender, being the other two characters in the game that chase you, like Mask and Hood, I think their names are.
Masky and Hoodie.
Yeah.
Masky was actually one of their friends.
Yeah. But isn't in the game, isn't Masky Hoodie's the one that you shine the flashlight at him and it blinds him and then he runs away. He's in the I don't know what it would be, if it's like a warehouse, I think. Whenever you like from the very beginning of the game, whenever you work your way towards that building, that's the first place he shows up, and then you ride that elevator out. That's where he shows up. I think he's wearing a gray hoodie in the game, and he's got like long black hair or something. But yeah, you shine the flashlight at him and it blinds him. I think that's Hoodie, ain't
Hoodie,
it? If you remember the game.
Oh,
Because whenever you
Hoodie's-
shine the flashlight at him, the beam kind of shrinks for a second.
Hoodie's actually one of their friends too.
Yeah. But yeah, that game's based on more, I guess, like the Marble Hornets lore. I don't even know if Slender, like just the 8 pages original version, even had any kind of lore, other than just tossing you in a forest and finding the 8 pages.
Not looking so good.
That's what.
Like there was no story to it, really. I also find it funny that people thought that Slender Man was actually real. And that their only explanation was there's something that looks like Slender Man in Egyptian hieroglyphics. Kind of like people saying Siren Head's real. Which is really funny to me because It's rather odd that you say that, and the only, like, physical proof of Siren Head being real is videos of people seeing it in real life. And if you check the dates, those videos only started popping up after Siren Head blew up on Creepypasta. So it's like, if Siren Head was real, how come there aren't any, like, people seeing it or capturing it on camera before the Creepypasta was even written?
Yeah.
Methinks you're a liar, and I call bullshit. Siren Head's definitely fake as hell. I'm not, you know, insulting you if you like Siren Head. Believe me, it is a creepy ass creature. And it is cool, but anybody trying to say it's real is the ones I'm making fun of. I'm not making fun of you for liking it. I make fun of you for trying to argue that it's real.
Yeah.
And that's literally like the irrefutable point of, if it was real, how come there's no caught on camera videos even somewhat before it blew up?
I mean,
in
there are
popularity?
there are videos, but they're all fucking fake.
Oh yeah, they're not even convincing, dude. You can easily tell it's like CGI edited or just straight up AI.
Or
Whenever
just,
that
or
came
just,
out.
or straight up a person in a fucking Slenderman costume. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that hard. It's not hard to tell the difference between.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, if it is somebody in a costume, clearly there is not a single human alive that could be as lanky as the real creature. Because, it, you know, like the quote-unquote real Siren Head, its arms and legs are equally as narrow as a flagpole. And there's no human alive that's that fucking skinny. I feel like even if you were able to stretch somebody like Putty to like 8 times their size, they still wouldn't be that thin.
What? The lift.
And by Putty, I don't mean pudgy or I'm really trying not to say the FAT word since it's offensive to a lot of people, but you know what I mean. I don't mean pudge or putty like that. I mean putty like if somebody was made out of Play-Doh, like actual Play-Doh, and you could just pull at their arms and legs and stretch them out. But yeah, even then they still would not be skinny enough to look like a real Siren Head. Again, because their arms and legs and even their neck. Actually, no, I guess the costume could have a fake neck. But yeah, even their arms and legs would still not be skinny enough to match the flagpole width of the neck. But yeah, they're usually CGI. And it's so easy to tell. Because, you know, just like AI, you can easily tell what's AI. Either it's got multiple, like multiple fingers missing, or fingernails or whatever, multiple merged onto one finger. And usually when something moves, it kind of stretches out. And that's if that's the only dead giveaway. But the CGI is
Oh,
like
I'm dead.
super
I'm dead.
jerky. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
But yeah, CGI is usually really jerky looking.
I would be okay if
And
I would be okay if I had to ride this fucking lift all the way back up again. Oh, you piece of shit!
What happened?
If fucking I grabbed the shit and rode this lift and it didn't give me the shit back. Hold on. No, 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 no. I can't. Oh. I can't
Hey,
restart from
bro.
the last checkpoint either. Fucking shit!
how hard of a time you think you'd have if you tried to do a no save, no death run in
Hard as
this
fuck.
game?
Hard as fuck. And I'm gonna die on purpose.
Oh. What happened?
I'm
They
dying.
give you bad loot or
No, I'm
something?
dying. No, I didn't. I wasn't able to grab the fucking treasure down at the bottom.
Oh, you accidentally hit the interact button and hit the lift.
No, it was
Control
no.
instead
I
of
was
the-
already supposed to have it. I grabbed it I grabbed it before I activated the lift. It's supposed to. Checkpoint's already been activated.
Oh, so it like old video game, if you pick up loot and then die, and then you no longer have it in your inventory and you need to
I
go
guess,
back and re-pick it up
I guess so.
because you didn't save state. Now with autosave, yeah, as long as it autosaves, then you get to keep your shit, but you just said it didn't checkpoint, so yeah, you literally just reverted back to progress before you picked it up.
There we go.
Lift. How thoughtful. You don't give up.
I don't know why, but Leon saying that reminded me of Nero's line from DMC5 where you gotta literally fucking push his way into like a blood river because it acts as the elevator. And after you go through one of them, he jumps out and goes, I think I need to have a conversation with this guy's interior decorator or something similar. And then every time Nero does that in that part of the game, I go, oh man, I really hope you don't have any open wounds. I also hope you got your mouth closed, buddy. Because there's got to be somebody in there that has a transmitted disease. Just again, man, because you're literally pushing your way into blood in that part of the game that acts as the elevator. It's literally a tube of blood.
Like, reload, that'd be great!
Yeah, you're probably not gonna be able to reload here. You didn't kill that guy, unfortunately.
Oh my god! Off of
Another
me!
one showed up.
Here you go.
And looks like that guy's head popped off. So now you gotta deal with that fucking flinging thing.
Nope, I know I don't.
Wow. Wow.
I'm already about.
Well, at
I'm,
least-
I'm already about done playing this stupid fucking shit already.
At least you wouldn't
Oh my
felt that
fucking
long.
god damn it, motherfucker! I'm done. I don't play no more. Guys, I'm in the video. I'm sorry, but it's pissing me off to the point where I don't play. I'll be back on tomorrow probably or later today. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Peace out.
See you guys later.